up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm out in nature, as you can see, surrounded by trees, and I hope you guys can hear me. So yeah, I decided to make a video. I'm trying to keep my phone up. Can you guys see me? Yes. I want to make a video about the mind. This wind might kind of interfere with the video, so bear with me. But yeah, so one of the main things about my mind that has helped, the main things that helped with my depression when I was going through depression was I'm looking at the kids, they're just running around. One of the main things that helped me with my depression was the way I think, my mind. You know what I'm saying? What you think about can play a role in how your life turn out. So you have to be very, very careful what you focus in your mind on. So yeah, I try to make it my thing to come out and meditate in nature here and there, because it's you have to clear your mind out sometimes to find the solutions to your problems. And there are a lot of distractions in the world, so many, especially with social media and things like that. So you have to clear your mind out from here to there. Meditation is a big part of my life now. At first, you guys, I did not know how to meditate. I was like, what is meditation? But I feel like meditation is when you pray for answers, and meditation is when you get the answer. That's when you can still your mind and ground yourself enough to connect with your inner self, your higher self, and know exactly what you need to be doing. And sometimes we don't get the answers and the solutions to our problems because our mind is disconnected. This one is high, so I hope you guys can hear me. Maybe I should talk louder. But sometimes we don't get the solutions to our problems because we are distracted by so many things. And I want to talk about music. A part of my Rastafari journey had a lot to do with, it started with music, y'all. It started with me listening to music. Music is a frequency, okay? Music can make you, it can make you go into an emotion that you probably wouldn't have thought you was going to. Think about when you, for instance, when I was growing up, it was R&B, Jodeci, Boys to Men, stuff like that was talking about love and loving your woman. So you had a lot of people cuffing people trying to get into relationships, and it was all about my woman and what I'm gonna do with you and romance and stuff, right? Then think about the music now. Murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. It's talking about all type of, I wanted to say a curse word. It's talking about all type of effery, okay? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? What frequency are you plugging yourself into when you're listening to that type of music? So when I started listening, it's a puppy over there. When I was listening to Rasta music, it was Bob Marley and stuff. It was yo, I was in this frequency of harmony, peace, love, respect, getting in touch with my roots. It was just so uplifting. And then it's when I pulled away from it and I started listening to trap music, I kind of got influenced. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got really, really influenced. I really got influenced, y'all. For a second, I thought I was a hot girl. I really thought I was a hot girl, because y'all know that was going around hot girl summer and stuff, and women being liberated and all this type of stuff like that. And I kind of fell into that agenda a little bit, I would say. And I got caught up. I got caught up, okay? Don't get me wrong, some of the music back in the 90s when I was growing up, we had Tupac, we had Biggie, we had some negative stuff in the music, but it was a little different. Even Tupac, he was a thug, but his mom was a Black Panther, so he was talking about stuff that was happening in our communities and stuff like that. So it was still a message in there, and we was tuning into his frequency as well. But when you hear the music today, it's glorifying sex, drugs, killing, and it's just, I feel like it's an agenda and a war on our minds, especially to our young children, and we have to be very, very careful what we allow our children to listen to. A lot of the songs that my daughter know about and from her generation right now, it has a lot to do with TikTok. And when you hear the songs on TikTok, you only hearing like a little clip of them, right? So she'll be like, mommy, I want to hear the whole song. And we'll hear the whole song. I'm like, hold up. No, turn that off. This is like messing with my spirit. And it's so crazy because it's like, I remember growing up and my parents used to be like, turn that crap off. And now I'm the parent saying that to my kids. Like, no, y'all not about to listen to this. So what I'm trying to say is, your mind receives the information and the frequency, and whatever you're plugging your mind, your eyes to, and everything is going into your mind, and it's going to affect the actions that you take. Kind of like how they say you create your own reality. It all starts with the mind. The mind is so powerful. We really be disconnecting from the fact that the mind is a powerful thing. Like, it is so powerful, you guys, to the point where, you know, I had to stop watching TV. Like, I don't watch the news. Reason why I don't watch the news: lies. People will argue with me about this all the time. Latia, you crazy? Why you don't watch the news? You gotta know what's going on in the world. I can look it up. I can find out the weather. I could do my own research. The news is called television, right? I call it tele-lies. Then you got, it's programming. Why do you think they call it TV programming? They call it TV programming because it's a program. It's programming your mind. It's controlling you. The media controls us. Why do you, if you go back to like a lot of stories, biblical stories, it talks about how the enemy, Lucifer, the devil, was something that has something to do with music. Why do you think the media controls us like this, right? You gotta step back and think to yourself, is everything I'm watching on TV real? No, it's not. Like, we have to kind of step away from that and pick up a book. So back to like when I was listening to like Bob Marley and stuff like that, right? It was other artists too. Reggae artists, reggae roots. I was listening to all of it, right? So I'm listening to this music, and you know, when you listening to music, it's like, if you like the song, you're gonna play it over and over again, right? So think about this. Affirmations, y'all know what affirmations is. Affirmations is, I'm great, I'm powerful. You say these things to yourself over and over again, and eventually you start to believe that because you put in your subconscious mind, this is who I am, therefore you are, you know? So think about when you sing in a song and it's real negative, and you just playing this song over and over again, and you tuning yourself into this frequency of this negative, like this negative demonic song, and you're just rapping the song and you saying this song over and over again. What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna start acting like what you're saying. Like, it's like you're manifesting what you're saying, kind of. So when I was just strictly listening to like rhythm and reggae roots, my energy changed. It transformed me, and it made me love myself more. It made me appreciate life more. It made me be more like aware of what's happening around me. It raised my consciousness, and it made me more spiritual. But then you got this hip-hop music, you got all this stuff that's on TV. Of course, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and you got the algorithm, right? So I'm listening to all this, you know, spiritual stuff, and then all of a sudden I feel like, you know, because I'm into fashion and stuff like that, so let me tune into this other stuff. What happens is, when you go on the internet, even on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, when you type in a certain thing, they're gonna suggest similar things to you just like that, right? So I changed my algorithm and I started listening to, like, you know, this was popular. And that was all that was coming towards me, because that's what I was tuning into. And I kind of got away from this upliftment music. Like, reggae music to me is similar to gospel music. It really makes you feel whole within, and it really brings you to a peaceful place in life, and it reflects on the outside. So I'm listening to, like, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, City Girls. I was listening to all of it, right? I was listening to all of it, and it influenced me. It didn't really, like, I didn't really check myself until I noticed my daughter listening to a lot of that stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's popular and stuff like this, but I had to think about it. Like, I was being, like, kind of, like, programmed a little bit. Not saying that none of that music is bad, because I still from time to time like tap into it, but there's a balance when it comes to music. You can tell a lot about a person by what type of music they listen to. Like, you can tell a lot about a person you can tell a lot about a person by what type of music they listen to. If it's a guy and he's listening to a whole bunch of like rap music, like, but they call it drill, I think it's called drill music now. It is very, very demonic. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the kids think it's so cool because it's popular, it's trending. We got the TikTok and things like that. So I have to really like, get on my kids. Like, if you talk to my sons, they couldn't tell you about no rapper. If you ask my kids about a rapper, they gonna name Tupac, Biggie, and Nas. They don't even know about the new rappers right now, because I keep them away from listening to that, because I don't want them to get influenced. Because to me, it's a lot of these rappers are a negative example of what black men should be and what black boys should be. It's only a few of them that is a good example, but they're not popular as the other ones. Why is that? And that brings me back to like the mind control thing. The one thing that we have control over is our minds. We do. That's one of the things we have control over is our minds. What we decide to think about and what we decide to, react on, and all of this different stuff. So when it comes to the mind, you have to feed it positive things, similar to like if you think negative, right? This is how I was so depressed for years, y'all. Like years I was depressed, right? So I was having dark thoughts. I thought my life was like not what it was. I was sad. I was just like, social media can make you compare yourself to other people, especially at my age. It's like, why am I not where this person is at? So I had negative thoughts about a lot of stuff, and it wasn't until I changed my mindset, until I started attracting what I was thinking about. So it's very, very important to speak life. It's very important to think positive. I don't care if you're having a bad day. Find something good in that day to be thankful for and grateful for, because it can change your whole world. I realized my situation was a manifestation of what I was thinking about. And when I realized that, I switched the way I was thinking. I switched the people I was talking to. I switched the music. I switched the environments and all types of stuff. And now I feel so blessed and I feel so abundant. And it's just as simple as changing your mindset. I forgot what I was going to say. But okay, so I try to listen to like high vibrational music all the time, like time I wake up, because like I feel like in the morning is the first top of the morning is when you got to get your routine together and get your mood together, because the way you think can attract, like you can attract so much stuff with the way you think and what you say. Think about like words are like spells. You can wish bad on somebody and that it really happens. You can wish good on somebody and something good happens to them. So you have to be very, very careful what you say. That's why you have to be very, very careful what type of music you listen to, because what type of frequency, if everybody is singing the same song that's talking really negative, everybody in the world singing this one song, what do you think that's producing? What do you think that's manifesting? The higher ups and the elite and all these people that run this stuff knows this. Why do you think in the media they push out fear? They know that fear can kill a person. They know that fear can suppress you and make you stress and cause illnesses within your body. Stress causes disease, y'all. Did y'all know that? It's crazy. But it's like, it's not until we pull away from like the negative energies that we learn to tune into the truth. So if you think about words as spells, right? I know that sounds crazy, but it's not crazy, because think about affirmations. I manifested a lot of stuff by just saying the same affirmation over and over again, and then boom, it shows up in my life because I'm on that frequency. I'm putting that energy out there, just like the algorithm. The algorithm is, okay, you start watching something, like you switch it up, you start watching a certain artist or celebrity gossip or something. Next thing you know, it's bringing you back celebrity gossip. Same thing with the universe. If you putting out good energy, the universe gonna throw you back some good energy. But if you putting out negativity, the universe is gonna bring you negativity. Like, it's law, y'all. Like, you notice how like some people get irritated real easy. Like, say they lose something, they be like, oh man, and they just have this negative attitude. They lose something, and all they have to do is like humble themselves and be like, you know what, I'm gonna find it, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know how many times it's been that I done left my phone somewhere and it was never stolen, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find my phone. When I go back to this spot, my phone is gonna be there. But if you think negative and think the worst is gonna happen. So you have to be very, very, very careful about what you think about. You have to try your hardest to turn away from negativity, to not speak negativity. You know, it's a discipline. It's a lot of discipline. Sometimes I think about like, why is there so much violence in like my community, Black communities? Listen to the music. Listen to the music. It's very violent. It's very violent. And it's sometimes when you put the positive stuff in front of a kid, they be like, that's lame. You know, I don't even know if they're saying lame anymore, but they'll be like, I don't listen to that, you know. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I like some of these young artists. Like, I'm a fan of NBA Youngboy. Like, I don't know what be wrong with me. Some of his songs I be relating to, I don't even know. Like, some of these artists have real talent, and it be like some artists where it be like they have a few songs where it's like, dang, it's positive, and then the next songs is like really negative. So you have to pick and choose which you choose to tune into. But yeah, I don't watch TV. I don't hardly watch TV. People think I'm so weird. I don't watch TV. I pick and choose what I watch. And I do the same thing for my children. But you know, with this whole technology thing, it's kind of hard. Really kind of hard. So I try to like really just put a book in front of them or teach them. But yeah, think about why there's so much crime within the Black communities. It's more than one reason. But the music, listen to the music that's being pushed out. When you turn on the radio, like, the radio station is not what it used to be, yo. I remember the radio station, like, the radio was everything back in my day, like when I was growing up. Music was different. Like I said, we had like our Lil Kims and stuff like that, but it's like, where is the Lauryn Hills? Where is the Erykah Badu's like now? Like, where is like these conscious type of people in the music industry right now? I don't hear them. You have to search for them, and if you do search for them, they don't get that much recognition. So I feel like it's our duty to kind of to share that type of music with our children, especially like if you look at the 70s, right? Growing up, my dad used to play like a lot of the 70s music and stuff like that, because you know that's his time. That's when he was growing up and he was young. And that music is high vibrational, y'all, because it's love. Like, love is the most highest vibration ever, you know? But yeah, y'all, I'm getting kind of cold, so I'm about to wrap this up. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here real quick because I was like out here and I was thinking, you know, my mind was thinking about a lot of stuff. Like, I'm thinking about my life and like how different I am now, how much gratitude, how much peace I have. Like, even in the midst of chaos and just wickedness and all types of stuff, I am so like grateful. My spirit feels good. And it has a lot to do with my thoughts, and it has a lot to do with the music that I'm listening to. So, you know, I gotta be an example. I have a daughter. I have to be an example, and I have to let my son see what, you know, Black woman is not what they portray us to be in the media. I was watching something. I think I was watching a clip or something. I just happened to click on it just because. And it was a clip of Love and Hip Hop. I think it was Atlanta. And it was, as soon as I clicked on it, like, I was like, I can't. Like, my spirit just got attacked. And I used to be able to watch that type of stuff. But I can't watch it no more, y'all. I can't watch it no more because it just disrupts my spirit. Even sometimes when my daughter plays some of the songs from TikTok, she's like, Mommy, I want to hear this song. I be like, I can't. Like, I just can't. Like, she understands because the more I listen to like the uplifting music with my children, they be in tune with it. I be catching them vibing to it and stuff. So yeah, it's very interesting how the mind works. But I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to LeVay has a eye appointment, so yeah, we about to do that. But I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.